Hello guys, welcome back to the news. The Nigerian secret police have retrieved over 580 million from the former chairman of the anti-corruption body, the Economic and the Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Abdulrasheed Bawa. Sources in the Department of the State Service, which has detained the former EFCC boss, Bawa since June, told news reporters on Friday that the former anti-corruption chief has coughed up over 580 million illegally acquired during his time as the head of the agency. This comes amid pressure on the DSS to either release Bawa or charge him with offences the secret police investigation has found that Bawa committed. President Bola Tinubu suspended Abdulrasheed Bawa indefinitely as the chairman of the EFCC in June to allow for a proper conduct of investigation into his conduct while in office following a weighty allegation of abuse of office levied against him. Bawa was then taken into custody by the DSS on June 14 hours after his suspension by the president and has since remained there. And then in August, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, (SERAP), had threatened to sue President Tinubu's administration over the continued detention of Bawa by the DSS without proper, arraignment for proper charges. Also on Wednesday, the former secretary to the government of the Federation, Babachir Lawal, had knocked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration over the continued detention of Bawa and the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, without trial. So according to them, it is indefensible to keep the EFCC chairman and the CBN governor under arrest for extended periods of time without or before the trial. Just as it is also unacceptable that political parties are used to intimidate, to harass citizens expressing their options in the public domain, Lawal has said in a statement. And I can tell you that over 580 million has been retrieved from the incarnated former chairman of the anti-graft agency EFCC, one of the sources had said. But then before now, the last we heard from Bawa was that he had been taken from the headquarters of the secret police to a private facility so they can have a total control over him after he refused to write any statement while in custody. And it was learnt that Bawa had told investigators that the DSS had no right to detain him without charges, hence his refusal to sign any statement in custody. And according to them, they took Bawa from the DSS headquarters to one of their private facilities so they can have a total control over him because he refused to write statements requested from him. And then the DSS, that's the detained EFCC chairman, had refused to write statements, said one of the DSS officials. And he told them that they had no right to detain him without charges. You see, Abdulrasheed Bawa has been accused of so many things. He has been accused of shielding the former governor of Zamfara, Abdulaziz Yari, while helping him to hunt down his oppressors. He has been accused of corruption. He has been accused of a lot of bribery and all of that. So Abdulrasheed Bawa right now is in a big mess. A very, very big mess because all this pressure are just coming in, and we got to discover that the DSS have actually retrieved over 580 million from Bawa. Who would believe Bawa had this huge amount of money in his possession? Now, wow, things they really happen for this country. My country people, what is going on? Well, they should search well because they seem to be more. But then, can corruption fight corruption? What is going on in this country? Only God knows how much will be recovered from this current EFCC boss. This is more like a criminal running after another criminal. But then it has been revealed that over 580 million has been recovered from Abdulrasheed Bawa, the ousted EFCC, boss. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? However, Nigerians have reacted. Just 580 million in dollars, I guess. This won't stop the next and the next replacement not to do worse. Nigerian corruption has been masterminded like a malignant cancer. You can only treat Nigeria corruption, but the cure is not viable. If you found an evidence on him, then charge him to court or release him. I do not support lawlessness, even if it is against an enemy, because I know one day it will be my turn, okay? Nigeria is a crime scene. This guy no see money be that. He is modest. How about Tunde Shaib? How about Buhari's cousin brother? Tinubu should stop this selective justice, abeg. Just imagine the rot, even in the EFCC. I think Achebe was right in his book. The problem with Nigeria is corruption. Corruption is actually the problem with Nigeria. The hunter is now being hunted. Corruption is actually killing the country called Nigeria. Well, his coming to leadership was controversial and senseless. That alone would give him the guts to steal. But this is more like a corruption fighting corruption. What can we say in this case? Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. I guess we would have to wait for more info, for more updates on Abdulrasheed Bawa, because this money recovered from Bawa is such a huge amount of money. Now Bawa has been on a low ever since he entered the department, that's the custody of the DSS. Abdulrasheed has not brought any lawyers to free him. They have not taken his case to court, unlike Godwin Emefiele. And the federal government had labeled some amount of charges on Bawa, saying that he was engaged in corruption, in this and in that he also helped shielded the former governor of Zamfara, Abdulaziz Yari, while helping him to hunt down his opponent. So my country people, this is it. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.